All right, how we doing? Let's see, are we back? Let's see, are we back? Okay, we're caught up. Happens if I play the game. Oops. Okay, playing the stream. How far behind are we? Okay, playing the stream. How far behind are we? Not bad. Not bad. I forgot to pull up chat again. But so far we're good. Happens if I turn the graphics up a smidge. Literally the next level. Looks so much better. But does my computer actually think so? It's good now? Hooray? Are we actually back? I think we're back. We are so back? Okay. Oh yeah. We changed the thing on Twitch. Okay, and we're good to go. All right. Yeah, we are. All right. They try to keep us down, but we found a way. That is gonna get so hard to get used to. Alright, welcome back! Let's see if this game can keep it together for at least another hour. Suppressor. Oh, for the... for this thing. I forgot, the AK's on the Snake Eater mission, right? I remember the AK being there. Alright, let's keep going. This guy's camouflaged. Should not have punched the duck. Ah! Yeah! That's so cool. But the Patriots would deny us even that! I'm gonna try and not kill anyone. We lost out on our no alert run. We can still take the moral high ground, at least. It's not the right button. Yeah, it's in the Snake Eater section. But here on the Virtuous mission, there's an M4. They seriously changed it to a duck now? Okay, so I wasn't the only one that didn't remember there being ducks. That's so cool. I'm gonna keep doing that. They still have the keratins. Like here on the bottom right, there's a counter now. But I guess there's Gakko in the game now as well. It's Sonny's timer from MGS 4. And I think they were like a walking like time bomb in Portable Ops. That's like those are the only two places where I recognize that character. So I'm probably... They probably appear in so many other things. But, you know, it's another cool thing, right? Another 64 things to collect.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back.
It kind of looks like Kaz.
Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
The OG game so much needed that number to see how you
I have
hit.
a message from him.
Yeah.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
I can't imagine playing the entire game,
Now,
trying to get them all, and then just...
it means he's a
Missing
man of
one.
his word. But we've got no time for this.
What's new with you, by the way?
Before they
Been
arrive.
playing something lately?
Who's they?
Not really.
Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland.
What about you?
Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago,
August?
Khrushchev has been
I
pursuing a policy
haven't
of
really been
peaceful
doing anything, to be
coexistence.
honest.
Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial
I
authorities,
was playing
Khrushchev
a
has
lot of
managed to suppress the
Fortnite
opposition
during May.
so far. But the failure of his agricultural
I was gonna stream it,
policies has put
but,
him in
my
a
computer broke.
precarious position.
I was gonna stream
on top of
Fortnite.
that,
I was
the
playing a lot of
tragedy
Fortnite. I was
last
playing
November.
Dying Light.
Kennedy's assassination.
I played through the entirety of Watch Dogs
Khrushchev has
last
lost his
month.
biggest
That was
partner,
pretty fun.
And his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group
I got
is
addicted to
plotting use
Minecraft
this
for a little
opportunity
bit.
To seize power by
playing
rallying the
modded
anti-government
Minecraft.
forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one.
Oh, I was playing Marvel
812,
Rivals.
known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further
One
his
of my
plans.
friends wanted to
That
play.
is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
This part of the game brings back good and bad memories. Good because it would run just fine, but after Snake opens the door, the game would freeze every time on my PS2.
Colonel Volgin from
Oh
Captain-
no.
Even if it
Those are always the worst.
or so it would seem.
I had a couple games like that.
Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Are you sure?
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What
What?
happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
What? I should probably save after this cutscene. For no particular reason. Watch Dogs is good. I had both of the games on PS4. I like the first one more. I completely agree. I played both of them as well. Second one just... Oops. It was missing something that the first one had. First one was also weirdly prophetic. Reminded me a lot of MGS 2. Marvel Rivals, I heard it's like PUBG and Fortnite, is that true? That might be a different game. Rivals is more of a...
Freeze!
It's more of like an Overwatch. You choose your character, and then you play the objective.
So this is the legendary boss.
No way!
Huh? We meet at last. You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here? Soldier? He's the Ocelot commander.
The Ocelot Commander!
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it. Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
Kinda looks like,
Never lets his prey escape. What?
well, I'll just say he's got a very chiseled, face.
Can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
boss, are you?
They kept it in! I heard somewhere they changed the meow.
Operatives! What is that stance? Huh, that gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Classic. Also, was that the sound of...
Major! Leave it!
That was like the MGS 5 sound effect. Or what am I thinking of?
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good?
Pretty good.
So cool. I always love the CQC in this game.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after
Sokolov
too.
always mentioned how good his Russian is. Awesome.
Named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov.
One time I was trying to complete the game on extreme mode and forgot to skip the cutscene. A snake opens the door,
Sokolov was being
and the game froze, and I had not saved the game yet.
Snake, it sounds like this in Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
I mean, at least it wasn't that far into the game, right? You know, looking on the bright side. Okay, good to know. Marine Commandant, identify yourself. I am Shalashaska, also known as Ocelot. Well, that would have been useful, like, 5 seconds ago.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda.
Hmm.
The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And Snake.
And snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Glad I didn't disappoint you. So,
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
good. I'll have to try some.
Ugh.
True.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you
Huh,
ever
it
heard of
autosaves.
King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Yeah, that was definitely re-recorded. Wow, that's funny. Is it just me, or does Ocelot look a little older in the remake, like in his 30s? Yeah. I would say he looks, yeah, like just about 30, like 31, 32. Does not come off as being in his 20s. But maybe that's intentional. Speaking of intentional. Grill us up some Ocelot steaks tonight. No!
Created a time paradox. Snake, you can't go changing the future like that.
Time paradox. Well, at least they kept that in. That's good to know. They even got Campbell all the way from the future. Well, I bought the Star Wars game I wanted to replay. Really? That's good to hear. You'll have to remind me which one it was. I have a vague recollection. Sorry, I can't remember. Oh. I'm trying really hard to remember. Sorry, I can't remember. That's another scene recreated. And finally got MGS 2 again on the PS4. That's a W. Well, Russia is close to Japan after all, so Snake could probably go to Japan as a vacation after this, but yeah. Very true. It would be kind of weird, but like the travel path that he would have to take is kind of weird. But if Snake wanted to, I guess he really could. I mean, he does end up in Alaska at the end, so it's not too far-fetched, right? Glad they left in that time paradox. The MGS games would not be the same without Ocelot. Jedi Starfighter is the name! That's what it was.
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz.
Yes,
I was thinking more, the Clone Wars.
they're coming for me.
I guess it's close enough, right?
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise.
And speaking of which, I never answered that other question.
Look,
Rose is my favorite.
That's what they were making you build.
yes, the Shadowheart, the treading behemoth.
Since I play a lot of MGS4, I'm just used to Rose.
Oh yes.
And I find it funny,
From friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank.
conversing with AI Rose in MGS2. Isn't there a brick camouflage there, or is it in the next mission?
No, this is only the end of phase
I don't remember.
Won't be truly finished until we complete.
I think I was
Phase 2.
The weapon's true.
looking for the zombie one, but I think that's in the next part.
It will be the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
The World War.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
I just noticed. It looks so different. Because there's not like a weird gray filter. Right? Is it just me? I feel like this part is so much more vibrant. Like the original game had kind of this muted color for this part. Like kind of a grayish green. Or maybe it was the lighting. Boss!
Boss.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Yeah, the one thing I was not looking forward to. The high quality looking Hornets. I would not be surprised if they are individually rendering every single Hornet. Just because they can. Screw optimization.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
if it isn't the main man.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vulcan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift for my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. He's made a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He's not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Does not look any better in HD.
We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shadowheart is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
That turn must have hurt.
Listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
Like the broken elbow. Ugh.
Got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button.
You come here often?
If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Okay, so yeah, I heard that the...
Medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations
Oh, that was
on
weird.
the upper
I
arms,
heard
right elbow, and
the
abdomen.
cure menu has been, like, updated. It's, like, so much more realistic now. So I wonder if that's true or not. Okay, cut. Yeah, I completed MGS 2. Felt so good. Doing that after 13 years since I last played it. Okay, you can still do it out of order. That's good to know. Since I got it on PS4, I've been trying out the VR missions in Snake Tales. They're actually kind of fun, TBH. Yeah, I still have to play through them. I've been wanting to play through Snake Tales since forever. Oh. Oh. And some alternative VR missions as well. There's an alternate VR mission where you gotta go down and press triangle in order to hang down, but it's difficult, and sometimes I press it, but the game doesn't register the fact I press triangle. But the weirdest one of those is the fact I gotta sneak past giant enemies while them seeing you. Weird, I don't remember about that one. I know there's a couple missions where you take pictures of Meryl, and some sus music plays.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now.
It's doing it again. The stream is way behind. It's at the part where the boss tells Snakes that he won't be able to come with us and stuff. And the stream has been silent for like 3 minutes or so. Okay, it's good now. Okay. Sorry about that. Unless it's still going. We are dropping down frames. Again. We're at 40 frames. I guess the good part is that the stream's almost over. Well, I guess depends on who you ask, if it's a good thing.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
I'm no expert in, like, nuclear explosions, but I feel like that's a bit too close. You gotta stick your thumb out and kinda, you know? If it's way bigger than your thumb, don't even bother trying. Anyways, that is the Virtuous mission. Yeah! Which also means it's the end of the stream. Unfortunately. But it is way... I've been trying to, like, keep myself awake, because I've been I was nodding off a bit there in the cutscene. Playing Snake Tales is kind of weird that Raiden is defusing bombs in the Tinker chapter. Yeah. I just know that Snake Tales is weird in general. I'm kind of excited for the Ocelot boss. I wonder if they're gonna do a one-to-one for all the different bosses, or if they're kind of gonna update some things here and there. I really hope that they put in nods to XOF. I really hope that if you go into an area and you just knock out all the soldiers, you know, you leave them lying out in the open or something, you go to the next area, you know, you kind of do your thing. Maybe you go an area after that, and you're like, wait a second, I want to go back to the first one. And then you backtrack like 2 different areas, and then all the soldiers are like in bushes or something. And it's like, oh, this is XOF. The secret support unit for Fox. You know, it doesn't have to be something big, but just, you know, nods that tie into MGS 5. That's what I'm hoping for. But I still have yet to know. But we'll probably find out the next time I play this. Oh yeah, and I really don't know what to expect for the bosses. I hope they've changed them a little bit. I'd be kind of disappointed if they're just one-to-one, you know, carbon copies, just in upgraded graphics. I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't be surprised. Did the stream lag again? You could say that. It did a little bit more than lag. I'm thinking maybe there's a memory leak or something. I restarted the stream. I closed down OBS completely, and the stream was perfectly fine. And then 40 minutes into the stream, it started lagging again. So I don't know what could be the problem. Again, maybe it's just early, unoptimized game. It's most definitely the problem. But yeah, I don't know if I'll stream this again tomorrow. I kind of feel like the performance issues are too big of an issue to deal with. If I go live for an hour tomorrow and the stream starts, you know, getting all choppy again, and then I have to restart the stream every hour or so, you know, I'd rather just wait until an update comes through. But we'll see. I'll keep an eye out on any updates that go through Steam. So what do you think about the remake so far? I really like it so far. I've had a couple growing pains getting used to everything. But so far, all the animations, all the cutscenes, all of the game seems pretty much one for one. Well, not like one for one, but it seems faithful to the original. Like, to the point where they got the same shot composition for the cutscenes. But they also improved some things here and there. Granted, I've only played 2 hours so far, but I'm really enjoying it. Volgan's model looks great. Snake, of course, does too. So far, only one I'm not a fan of is Ocelot. Yeah. I guess the point with Ocelot is that he looks too young to be a major. That's like part of the lore with him. But yeah, he seems like he's in his early 30s. I don't know. Yep, that's a little too close for comfort. Volgan could have blown himself off or blown them all up with how close that is. Or during MGS 2 where Ocelot shoots at his comrades, like, don't the Marines shoot at him if Ocelot shot his men close to the Marines? It's exactly what I thought. If there's Ocelot's guy and then the Marine is behind and he shoots him in front, as soon as Ocelot pulls the trigger, like, everyone would be shooting. I don't know. These guys know where the boundary is. That nuke goes only that far, and the helicopter is like that much further out of the zone. First part of the game completed. Besides the cave section after Ocelot's boss fight, the aquatic place. Oh, besides the cave section after Ocelot's boss fight, the aquatic place is my favorite place of the whole game. I would hope they add some new moves for the bosses to have while facing the player or something. Yeah. I would think they would. So far, it seems like they've put in a lot of attention into all the details and stuff. So I wouldn't put it past them. But also, until I see them, until I see the boss fights, you know, I totally would not put it past Konami to just not do anything. The visual overhaul is good enough, I guess. Let's hope it's just the fact that the game barely is out. Yeah, that's kind of a problem with playing games early, is that they're unfinished. But then again, is any game nowadays finished on release? But we'll watch this, and then we'll end the stream. Let's see this intro.
What a thrill.
Not the same.
With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart.
Wow, they're like 3D models now.
But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime day you'll feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new life, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Snake eater.
Absolute cinema. Wow, that was so good.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean. Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
Thanks, Cause.
Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal.
I mean, it's not the
Payload
same
oxygen supply is nominal.
version of the song,
Supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems.
but the visuals were so good,
All
so
systems
on
go for
point.
drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo.
Although I
jump
do
this
have
time around.
to
Airspace
take some
security has
points
gotten
away,
tighter since we were
because I
last
couldn't
here.
spam Snake Eater at the
Can't
end.
get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting.
Wait,
day
isn't
and
this
night
just
with
the
their
same
questions.
cutscene?
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More
Aw,
like
man.
An interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor
well.
and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
If only Capcom
They're
will
just
be
looking for a
faithful
scapegoat.
to the original
Does that mean they're
or
after you
Resident
too?
Evil 3.
Let's just say neither
I
one
guess
of us
that's
is going to
plot-
be made a national hero out of this.
That's plot armor
Does
of
this mean
Ocelot and
Fox is
MGS
going to
2.
die?
Do you
No.
still think they will
This
remake
Fox is
Metal
still
Gear
one
1 and
step
Metal
ahead
Gear
of the
2?
hounds. The reason I came to see you today.
Oh, and I've been
Jack,
playing COD Cold
it's time
War,
for
the
Fox to
iconic
cheer
song, hell yeah.
About.
The situation
Wait a minute.
has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
You know what else I can't wait for? It's the longest
too
ladder
excited.
climb in video game history, lol.
Have a cigar.
I can't wait for that.
It's Cuban.
Snake Eater.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
Yeah.
They
As someone that
decided
never
they're
played
gonna execute
No,
RE1, 2, or 3,
something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House
I
received
wish
an
they would've-
unexpected call.
remastered 2 and 3, like they did 1.
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
But I also heard they're remaking 1
It was a hotline
to be
call
more
from
like
Khrushchev to President Johnson.
the newer
the head
games.
of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A
I
few
don't know.
days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus,
I think eventually they will remake Metal Gear 1 and 2.
in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time,
But maybe I'm just
our
coping.
anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft.
I hope they do.
Does
I think if they
sound
remake,
familiar to you?
if they're gonna remake another game,
Aviation,
I
have
think
placed
they will
our armed
remake.
forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military.
I think
to
they would
maximum
remake
alert and
Metal Gear
unleash
Solid 1.
Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able
And then
to
probably do
survive
2.
the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great.
But I think after, if they ever remake another one, I think it would go 1, 2, and then they would go back to the original Metal Gear 1 and 2.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our
But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, and I hope I'm wrong in that instance.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is
Oh, COD Cold War.
Her name is
Why have you been playing Cold War?
She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as...
The last time I played Cold War was...
The boss? The mother of your...
like years ago.
Yes, that's the one.
I think the second Zombies map just came out.
Along with her.
That's when I had last played it.
2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago.
Remember the Alamo.
Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications
Yes!
satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Yumi?
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with
Kikuchi.
a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960.
I thought for sure they would not have included it,
Who went over to the Soviet
a picture in the
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training
the inside.
with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
I almost took off 1 point. Faithful remaster. 10 out of 10. Game of the year.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
For a second, I thought it was gonna load into a minigame. Like, steer the ship! Ugh. Try not to crash. Maybe when they remake this game in 20 years. Imagine that, a remake of a remake? It's gonna happen eventually.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Why don't you do it? All right. And we'll leave it off here for next time. It feels weird seeing Snake without the bandana. So now that we've got it again, everything is right with the world. On that note, I honestly want to hear Sigint talk about the Cobra unit again. Might as well. Might as well give Sigint a call before we forget to call him until the very end.
You're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons.
Let's go!
And cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology. I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Thanks. All right.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
It
4
has.
days, actually.
Huh?
It's basically a week.
You in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
so that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
You can thank me when you get back. Thanks. All right, yeah. The question is it the same girl singing who singed originally, but just older, or someone else singing this time? I have no idea. I didn't really hear that it was Donna Burke. I think she sang Snake Eater. I have no idea. I just immediately knew that it wasn't the same version of the song, so they might have re-recorded it. Resident Evil 3 OG was so good. Improved a lot from 2, especially 1. Yeah, and they say that the action started in 4. Really, it started in 2, but, you know, I think 3 was like... People say 4 was the turning point in it becoming, like, more action-y. No, that was 3. I may or may not be planning on playing the original RE3 this October, but you didn't hear that from me. Code Veronica should be the next remake for Capcom. It really should, but knowing Capcom, they're not gonna remake it. It's gonna be like, they do everything except remake Code Veronica. They're probably gonna remake, like, Revelations or something. I wouldn't put it past them to remake 5, to be honest. Yeah, that's probably what would happen. I doubt they could remake 4. The game is not that old and the graphics still hold up in a way. Yeah, I think 4 is so... I think MGS 4 is so technical that remaking it would just be, like... It wouldn't be feasible. I even heard that, like, part of the reason why they're not releasing 4 in Volume 2 of the Master Collection, like, the reason why it hasn't been released yet is because they're still working out licenses. Because 4 had so many different, like, real products in it. Like the iPod and, the iMac? I don't know, some Apple computer. You already know that Apple is not gonna license out that stuff for cheap. So remaking the game and then adding in all that license stuff... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they would ever remake 4. Yet. Maybe in 20 years when it's cheaper. Haha. Well, I haven't played Cold War before, so that's why. Besides, I saw it for only $10.99, so I said, fuck it, why not get the game? True. Very good reason. I don't remember Cold War being especially bad. If the Modern Warfare servers were still being moderated by Activision, I'd still be playing 2019 Modern Warfare. And for that fact, I'd be playing Modern Warfare 2. Speaking of Game of the Year, besides Black Wukong, I haven't seen other contenders for Game of the Year. I was watching someone watch the... What is it? It wasn't... was that games conference? It wasn't Gamescom, that just happened. It was some other, like, game event. I remember someone talking about a different game for Game of the Year. But I can't remember the name. Yeah, I haven't kept up with any game releases this year, so I don't even know what could be considered Game of the Year. This would be my Game of the Year. And I still haven't even finished it. Wouldn't be surprised for a remake of a remake. Disney's gonna start doing that for their movies. If anyone's gonna do it, it's probably gonna be Disney. Have you seen the controversy about Snow White's live-action movie? I definitely saw it. I think it's too complicated of a topic to just bring up, but like a major point of it was that the actress playing Snow White was just not very likable in the movie and like in real life promoting it. And I heard that Snow White actually had Disney like reconsidering their like movie plan or something. I don't know. I also want to hear Sigan talk about the Cobra unit. Also want to talk about MGS 2, about the little differences it has compared to the original game. Like, while on the PS2 version you pressed circle as the action button, but on the Master Collection it's X. Or the fact that there's some boxes blocking the way to the engine room on the Tanker chapter. Really, I don't even think I noticed that. But the circle thing, that definitely threw me off. If there's one thing that I hate about that version, it's definitely that. My muscle memory is just trained on pressing B. I kept messing that up. Imagine if Konami would add a bear as a new animal to the game? New enemy? I mean, Russia is known for its bears. Although I don't know many jungles that have bears. Wow, it actually like leaves cut marks. Ah! In 10 years, this tree is gonna make a beautiful table. That's a deep cut. Literally and figuratively. Every time someone says thanks, it reminds me of Chris in a mix song they made of him basically saying thanks, hell yeah, thanks, thanks, thanks. You rabbit. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Resident Evil, the change started in 4, more about action, but yeah, the action does really start in 3. The fact you got to choose what to do when Nemesis shows up and make a decision and more. I played through a lot of RE3, and I always thought that was an interesting part. The branching locations. Speaking of licenses, when did they remake the Tony Hawk games? They had to cut out... Oh. When they did remake the Tony Hawk games, they had to cut out some of the songs because they didn't have the license to the songs, like they did years ago. Yeah, that's how they get you. That's a huge reason why a lot of games and movies have their own original soundtrack. Because if you have the composer, like, make an original soundtrack for the movie, you can release the movie, you know, hundreds of times. You don't have to go seeking out a new license every time you want to do something. This is so fun. I'm glad they added the front flip to Metal Gear Solid. Definitely something that was missing in the other games. But no, I really enjoy this. I think the fact that he rolls farther makes it more fun. Last COD you played on stream was Warzone, wasn't it? Yeah. Ever since Modern Warfare 3 came out, I have not played another COD game. And honestly, I think I'm better for it. Disney had the wrong actress. She said so many things that brings down the movie. What did she say again? Crazy, crazy, crazy? Yes, they were gonna remake another classic Disney movie, but after what she says, they thought of not making the remake and thought of going off the old way of drawing characters instead of using computers. Based. I completely agree with her decision. Yeah, I miss when Disney animated stuff. I had a couple of their old, like, animated movies on VHS. And I would watch them on repeat. I think it was... The one I liked watching was Cinderella. I think I, like, wore out that tape, just rewatching it over and over again. CGI is good and all, but... I don't know. There's a reason why anime is doing so well, and it may or may not be due in part to the art style. I don't know, I feel like that's not a far-fetched thing to say, right? Wesker, you can't hide forever. There's no point in hiding. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all the time I've got to spare to play with you. Just like how I've got no more time for the stream. Wow, it's almost 1 in the morning again. But, yeah, we'll end it there. Poor Snake, I haven't given him anything to eat this entire time. But yeah, tomorrow, probably, I'll see what happens. If they push out an update, I'll probably stream again to see how it fixes the performance. If not, I don't know. Because I think it's struggling again. Yeah, we're hitting 27 frames. So, before we tank everything again, let me exit the game. Okay, now we're back. So yeah, if they push out an update, I'll probably play again tomorrow. If they don't, I'll think about it, I guess. And when the game officially releases on the 28th, I'll probably play it then. Because there would be so many more people complaining about performance issues that they've got to do something, right? But in any case, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry it took so long for another stream to happen. I pretty much took the same extended hiatus last year, funny enough. And the year before that. Completely not intentional. But I'm committed. I'm committed to these next 3 months at least. September, October, November. In cinema. Absolute cinema. I haven't watched Cinderella in many years. I should probably rewatch it. I guess you've been taking a break or just busy doing something else. So do you usually not stream around these months, then June to August since you first started streaming? I would say yes. But just purely coincidental. 2022 is when I started streaming again. I moved out. Stream, what happened to the sounds? Okay. Oh wow, we are really far behind in the stream. Sorry. I think it's just because the game is lagging so much. But yeah, 2022, when I started streaming again, I moved that rest of the year after Metal Gear March. Didn't stream. Because I didn't have the setup ready. 2023, after Metal Gear March, I thought, oh, I should take a break. And then a whole bunch of stuff happened. And I didn't stream until September, I think, for Separate Ways. And then last year I don't even want to talk about. I don't want to think about last year. And then this year, just one thing after another. It's weird how it happens. It's not intentional, but it always happens around this time. So next year, I'm gonna really try and avoid another 3 or 4 month hiatus. I don't like when it happens. So I'll try my best to mitigate it. But I guess when stuff happens like that, you can't really control it, right? So, I don't know. It is what it is. In any case, thank you for watching. Again, I was really afraid of streaming again. Every time I don't stream for a while, I always think, oh yeah, everyone's probably forgotten about me again. And every time, I'm pleasantly surprised. So, thank you guys for watching the streams always. And I hope the next one will be better. The setup is definitely improving. The streams are improving. And I just hope they improve a little bit faster. But yeah, I've been working on an outro. I was working on an outro during the hiatus. So let's see if this actually works here. First, live testing of this. I hope everything goes right. Let me see. It's this button, I think. Okay, there. I found it. Sorry. For a minute, the mic cuts off, and then the mic turns out again. It has happened like 5 times in a row. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. Maybe it's just the setup. Maybe it's OBS I have to work out or something. I have no idea. Or maybe it's this game just breaking my computer. I have no idea. But, there we go. This song is called, it's Hyperlandia by Deadmau5, but it's the sleepless intro edit of it. It's a really good song I found, like 2 months ago. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream. Thanks for sticking around, and remember, it always gets better. See you next time. You streamed the Resident Evil 4 remake in 2023, I remember. Then I came back and saw your Metal Gear Survive stream, I think. Yeah.